stream where I am playing Terraria faster than I have ever played Terraria before. Which, I mean, that may not be saying a whole lot given that I typically play it pretty slowly and I do a lot of building. So since last play, I did a bit of digging. I tried to get some Souls of Night and Souls of Light in the last episode or session or whatever you want to call it. I keep calling it an episode even though, I mean, this is super not episodic very well. I killed the 3 mechanical bosses, Skeletron Prime in 1, Twins in 2, and Destroyer in 3. So that was pretty great. I have since gone into the jungle. I dug around the temple entirely. And... oh, there's another one. I've gotten to the point where I can mostly identify where I see bulbs. So that's 1. That means there are 4 that I know of right now. So this one down here. There is 1. There, which is super far over and in a really weird place. Like, that is the extreme edge of the jungle, I think. So that's 2. And then we have number 3. That has got gold brick around it. And number 4. So this was the first one I found, and as we can see, I have built myself an arena. Pretty basic. I got star and heart lanterns, top and bottom, campfire in the middle. I set up my heart statue, my star statue. Honestly, I'm probably over prepared, but now that I've said that, I am most certainly going to die. I'm hoping that that counts as deep enough underground. Yeah, should be fine. But those are the big things to note. I widened this a bit. I'm hoping that any of the spread of the crimson will be kind of halted here or relegated to this side, and that this side of the jungle will remain unscathed. At least enough for me to do what I need to do here, and then maybe some stuff on my own after if I keep playing on this world. I am concerned because this looks like this has gotten hollow. Oh gosh, I guess I could check that right there. I think I'm basically living on the hollow and it just hasn't, yeah, that's not good. So that's cool. I just spent a bunch of money. I finally crafted a golden shower. Its modifier is minus mana cost. That's not terrible, but not great either. And it used up the 2 platinum I had saved up on reforging that, so that's kind of butts. I've got all my potions ready to go. And I think it's time to go and break a bulb and see what happens. Oh, also 3 kills into turning this on to go build the arena, and I got a unicorn. So that's the thing that happened, and those sorts of things always seem to happen when I'm not streaming, which I don't like because the optics of it to me just feels bleh, you know? Alright, let's just drink that. We'll do the spelunking potion just in case. Just in case I see some life fruit, I mean. Alright. This place has so much spawn, it's ridiculous. But as you can see, it is quite a large area. I do not even understand why suddenly I've got these assholes Come on. We can all see how great my aim is. Alright. Let me turn this on. Okay. I wish I'd... Oop, no, thank you. I actually ended up killing a moth while I was down here at one point. Okay. No tortoise. I think I need to close the door, so to speak. None of you are invited. Jeez. For good or ill, I changed some of the order of some of my buttons. Just give me my stuff and leave me alone. Which is pretty much how I feel about a lot of the world. Just give me my stuff and leave me alone. Alright. Well, I wasted a couple of those hearts, but that's okay. So, I've got golden shower to debuff, harp just to kind of, I don't know, set booby traps, I guess. It's kind of slow, but they'll move, things should move through that. And then, obviously I've got this. I've got tons of potions. We're going to buff them up here in a second as soon as I break this. And then you're good to go. Wish me luck. I see you coming. I did not mean to do that. That's pretty great, actually. If I could just stop getting hit in the face, that would be super cool, too. Really gotta... I don't like it. I'm not doing well. This is gonna suck here in a hot second. I'm fully aware of how bad this is about to get. In the sense that she is about to get very angry with me. Yeah, there she is. Well, I guess that kind of works. Girl, just keep doing what you're doing. No touchy. I actually kind of prefer this to the whole, like, shooting spores all over at me, which I did not enjoy at all. Okay, keep doing the right way. Don't screw it up. I'm done. Nice. Look at this spider already getting in my business. I got a grenade launcher. Boo. I don't really want a grenade launcher. Alright, so that's Plantera done, and I think I can knock out another one actually. So that's all I got really. I mean, I guess this is an expert, but still, it seems kind of not much. Let me turn on my shiny potion. Alright, that door unfortunately is going to remain open because I'm not going to have time to really put it back. Let's go. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna have to watch for some of my debuffs to, or my buffs to wear off, because even though I clicked to drink potions, thankfully it does not let you chug potions erroneously. Here's my word of the day. Feeling pretty good about that. Stop getting hit, I say to myself. There we go. Oh god, don't let her get you in a corner. Stop it. There. This is my theme song. It's called Holy Crap, Plantera, Please Don't Eat Me. Quit it. Plantera's like, why are you hitting yourself? Because quite honestly, that's kind of what's happening when you just run into her. In moments when it's easy to avoid her. No! Oof! Whew! Oh, I got a pygmy staff. Nice. Oh my gosh, you know what I didn't do? I was gonna make an optical staff, and I had all the materials in my bag, and I got distracted because I started the stream. Oh, wow. I hope your sister likes her name. I like mine pretty well. But yeah, I forgot to make my optical staff. Now I have a pygmy staff, so that guy can run around and be annoying. Got the knife, and I got a mask, so it's pretty neat. Please stop killing me, Hornet. Oh, I'm your new sister? Okay. I'm cool with it. I mean, sometimes I feel like you can have too many sisters, and then other times I'm like, you know what, the more you have, the better options you get, right? You should get a better variety. Alright, the next goal is to get into the temple, and I mean, maybe just go right for the golem's face. And I actually built this little downspout here to go right to the doors. So let's hang out here for a hot second. Deposit all this stuff that I do not need. Oops. Do I really not know how? Oh, I put it in there. I'm an idiot. It's fine. Slap 2 pieces of bread on the side of my head. That's really cool. I prefer to play ranged most of the time. But I was convinced that I should give mage a try, so I'm gonna give it a try. Oh, I didn't set this up. I love the sound of the things in the temple. They just sound like cats. I haven't really used Discord much while I'm streaming. I'm sorting out how to do, like how to manage multiple things while I'm so not dying. Or dying, which is going to happen at some point. But I do have Discord, and I do know how to get all that set up. I just hadn't even... Ooh, I hit the wrong one. Whoops. I hadn't even considered actually setting that up. Actually, you just cut all of the wires. There we go. All the wires. Right. And this is my first real, I won't say it's the first time I've ever streamed, because that's not true. I've done some Sims stuff, but Sims I find it very hard to figure out how other people could possibly be entertained watching me do these things. But yeah, I guess if I keep doing it, that should be a thing I consider setting up. There we go. All the danger sense. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Oh, I don't like all these spikes. Yes, that hurt. Did I run out of hunter potions? No, just drink it then. Alright. Right. Angry lizard cats. Always a freaking bat in the room. I love this crystal serpent so much. I've never played a mage until now, and this is actually pretty great. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it once I get to the pillars and Moonlord, but I guess we'll see. These are not okay. Do I have any bombs? Do I have any gel? I do not. Sadness. Wait, do I have some in here? Yes, I do. Let's do... Just get rid of those spikes on the floor. Thank you. Why are you here? Nope. not like. No thank you. Alright, I have to get down here on the ground so that we can stop getting so many serpents. I'm a cyborg, yay! Yeah, definitely waiting to go find me a probe. I guess I should run along on the top. I've got a sky run set up. So I need to go find a probe, which sounds uncomfortable. This room looks like it'll be a pretty good size for, holy cow. I think this is the biggest golem room I've actually seen. It's a fair size. Yes, I'm definitely... Oh my god, no, I hate those things. Hang on. I'm definitely excited about getting a UFO mount. I'm not excited about that stupid spore thing down there. Laser machine gun sounds awesome. Oh, and I have a solar tablet, so that should be painful and exciting. Okay. Got all my potions. Didn't run out any, so that's good. Yeah, I did not need that spore thing down there making things more exciting for me. Alright, let's do this. Why are you up here, friend? Looks very uncomfortable for you. No. Don't touch me. Don't. Oh. It's like, wait, what happened? My potions wore off. That's what happened. This room is perhaps a little too big. Because serpents. Bad snakes. Oh wait, I have this. Try to get hit less. Would be good. There's just so much damage flying around up here. Keep it together. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. No, I got 15 more seconds. Oh no, don't hit me. He doesn't like it that I left. I understand. I didn't mean to abandon you. I just didn't like all your friends. Thank you. Too many friends there, Colin. Too many friends. Too many friends who are not dropping hearts for me to pick up. It's very rude of them. doing that. Sort of wish I had set up a little bit for this one, but it seemed like such a great idea to just go for it. Come on, so close. Don't die, please. Freaking serpent. At least it was the I-beam that got me, and not the stupid serpent. Alright, so that was pretty close. I think I just need to focus up my space a little bit better there. Let's do a little cleanup here. Thankfully, it's a really quick run to get back in there. I could probably bring the altar to the surface if I really, really wanted to. Let's... where's my junk chest? Just deposit all that stuff. Nope, those stay. Oh, and I didn't set my buff up to use the buff for the crystal ball, so I was not at optimal. That's okay. I will go back in there and kick him in the junk. Actually, let's leave all that and see what I can put away. Nothing. That's a lie. Why do you lie to me like that, game? Wiring wrench, wire cutter, button, and an actuator. Yes, I have many things. Where's my pressure? I have a pressurator. Actually, I guess I don't need a pressure. That's for putting down blocks. And today has been a weird, like, allergy kind of day. My brain is as though my brain aren't fuzzy enough on it. Aren't? That would be plural brain. Isn't fuzzy enough on its own. Today I am stuffy. I think because our weather keeps going, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. Now just throw all that in there. I'm going to make that optical staff like I planned on doing previously, and apparently did not do for some reason. Reasons which I do not understand. There it is. Oh, you suck so much. Actually, do I care about knockback? I don't actually care about knockback. Turn off the blocks. Yeah, that's what somebody actually suggested to me that I should do that. So why not? Let's bring him up where I don't have 50 million other spawn. May as well just take a few of these with me just because I've got my grand design so I can lay down wires. And I actually have some I have buttons. Button, who has the button? Me. There it is. It's a shiny red button. And I have wire in my piggy bank. Alright. Hello, little twins. Put that there. 5 minutes should get me in. Let's grab my water leaf while it is in bloom. Thank you. Oops. Not drop that. Quick stack. Alright. Get down, let's go. Let's go truly rob the temple. It's not that way. Why bat? Go away. Ouch. I'm here to take your stuff, you guys. I stole your altar. Thank you for reminding me about that. Now I'm just gonna loot some more stuff because I'm here and my potions are still going strong. I'm giving back my gold. That is a huge block of temple for absolutely nothing over there. Alright. I think I emptied all of the chests. Yeah, there's no way I was getting up those stairs without doing that. I'll take that. Alright, have a good night, and thanks for stopping by. My new sister. No. Bad touch. I'm also going to take these back. I may leave it up and we'll see if we can get Plantera bulbs to spawn here. Seems unlikely, but worth a shot. Well, I can still pick up these. Oops. Or pee on them, either way. It's kind of what it looks like with the golden shower. We all know that's the joke. Yay! Creeper. Let's hang that banner up down here. I guess I could technically fight him in this arena, and I could have left all of that stuff set up if I had thought ahead. Let's see. But also, we're doing that. just not sure that my surface area would be any better than what I've got going on right here. So, where the heckin'? There it is. I was gonna say I must have lost my mind. I could not see. Couldn't see where I had my statue. Or, yeah, where it was in my inventory. Come here, piggy. Need my wire back. Good. And then, let's see. Actually, I'm really stoked with you guys just chilling out there. I'm not as stoked that I don't have all my potions, which means I need to run away and come back. Which means you jerks will move. I need to learn to stand in the middle of this room. Alright, back to the surface, restock my potions, and see what's what up here. Some of that stuff can get put away. Stick you in there for now. I don't need any more actuators with me. I didn't need to grab my tombstone. Eat that life fruit. That's a trap. That's a pressure plate. The wire needs to go back in the piggy bank. I learned that I should just always have wire at all times. Alright, we need to re-up my potions here. I don't even know if I have gold brick in here anywhere. Doesn't matter. I only started digging it up to cover up Plantera bulbs anyway. Let's do a quick stack, but then let's also do... I don't really need hunter potions or... well, actually that'll be helpful in the fight, so I can see where he's at. I burned through all my life force. Okay, so I've got one more life force potion and then I've got to go fishing. I've got health, I've got mana. Youch, I've only got one power potion left. Well, let's see what we can do here. Don't. Thank goodness I have no doors, and I just walk right back over here and do it again. Let's change weapons. Okay. Boom, boom. How many can I make? I could do a few. I don't need that many, but I'm gonna make them anyway. What about you? And a few of you. I need to do some runs up on my top walk so that I definitely do not need to make swiftness potions. I have plenty of those. I need to do that top walk so I can get some more stars, and that's one of the quickest ways for me to get those. I should write these things down as we go. That way I can do my between stream farming a little bit easier. So I need stars. I need cave fish. Because I really like those life force potions, and I mean 500 hit points honestly makes a huge difference. And then what is endurance? I'm missing endurance. Do I have any more endurance potions? Poots on newts I do not appear to. What are those made with is a really good question. Open up my little potions poster. Endurance. Oh, endurance is the fish. And life force is the other fish. Okay. Right. They're both technically fishing. So I need cavefish and I need prismite. And I can get both of those in the same pond, which is this one. This one is a hollow and cavern level pond. Oops, it's not the most efficient, but since I need both, it seems like the best way to go about it. Alright. I guess I'm doing this without the endurance potion. Poots on newts. And then put my money away. Got everything in there I need. Let us run. In the fancier Tim robes. Hello, Uwa. Oh, I killed something. It gave me a yo-yo. Bad hornets. Do not like. I feel bad for the tortoises. But everybody else is terrible. Why are you even here? And we're closing the door. Okay, here, piggy. There we go. Nice. Come into my cavern. Thank you. One of my eyes was outside. Alright, oops, let's do this. Boom. Oops. Used to having my pickaxe on the number 1 spot. And I guess let's, Dr. Bones! I already have the achievement, but I'm totally gonna kill him. Because he has something I desire. I want his hat. Thank you, sir. I'm not even sure I can make the rest of the outfit on this server, because I know you can make the leather to make the archaeologist pants. These are the things I know about this game. To make the archaeologist pants and jacket, it takes, I think it's the rotted chunks, and you make quote-unquote leather out of that, which I'm like, nasty. But yeah, that's how you can get the whole outfit of Dr. Bones, who's not at all named after the family dog. Alright, since I'm fighting the golem, even though I took him out of the temple, I'm going to have to wear the right hat for this job. That clearly is why things did not go well. Alright, let's... Switch weapons. No, don't stand in the fireballs, that might help. Fireballs are not my friends. Why are you in here, Hornet? Buzz off. That pun was unintentional. So you, buddy. It's my favorite part, the laser beams. No, it's not. Not my favorite part. I don't like it at all. Stop it with the fireballs and the laser beams. Oh, Lord. I feel like I'm getting close, but this is not working in my favor in the tiniest little bit. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. 27 seconds. Watch all the moving parts. Don't run into the fireballs. Stay away from the laser beams. Get them hearts. Get them hearts. Get them hearts. Oh god, don't run into him. Come on. 6 seconds. 4,000. Doing okay. I gotta pep talk myself. Oh my god. Don't. Why? Yes. Don't die to any of the bouncing fireballs. That would be embarrassing after you have just won. Hi, little AJ. Yeah, I'm trying it as a mage. I actually have never soloed any of the game before. I'm so used to playing with my roommate and his kids, and we're almost always like a 3 to 4 man group. So when they told me that the last patch was coming out, I was like, I've never killed Moonlord by myself, and actually I've never done most of the bosses from, pretty much everything after Skeletron Prime I had never done on my own. So I started doing this playthrough and I picked up mage stuff, and it seems to be working out pretty well for me. So I'm giving it a try. I'm actually incredibly impressed with just how many faces I melt off, because I melt off some serious faces. I ended up getting the crystal serpent. I like fishing, I like building, I like digging, so typically the kids would do a lot of the fighting stuff. I would come as support, and I would bring all of the potions, and then I didn't have to be terribly good at fighting. I just basically had to stay alive and do some damage. But yeah, this time I'm doing it by myself. So I have now cleared up through Golem. I just finished my first Golem kill. I have another thing, but I'm nervous about doing it. I guess I should do it. Well, one of my potions is going to wear off, and I'm probably going to die without my endurance. So maybe not a second run of Golem. But yeah, we're going to see if I can stick with Mage through the whole thing. I was warned that at some point it's going to get kind of rough as far as mana consumption is concerned. Do I have a chest with me? I do. I'm just going to leave this stuff down here for now, since I've got this all dug out and it's not like it's going to move. I even have a solar tablet. I'm not sure that I'm ready to do the eclipse, though. I feel like that's going to melt my fist. Yes! I've got a small list of farming I need to do coming up. So I've got some supplies I need to get for potions. Thank you for reminding me ectoplasm in the dungeon, because that is going to help me get Spectre armor. Because yeah, I'm wearing palladium right now still. I have enough hallow bars to make that armor, but I really like the health regen. And since I only died once, and my rule is that I at least have to try a thing 3 times. No, I actually have, I've got my mana flower, I've got armored magic cuffs, I have the celestial magnet ready to upgrade, but I really liked the restoring mana when damaged part. I know that grabbing stars from afar is going to be a big thing later. I also have a secondary mana regen band, so I can actually have both the magic cuffs and the celestial cuffs at the same time. The trouble, of course, is always that there's only so many accessory spots to be had. I also have another Nature's Gift in my box. My my roommate's kid likes to recommend all of the accessories, and he'll tell me that I should have like 6 or 7 different ones, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with 6 or 7? Yes. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot to switch that out. Usually what I was doing is I was using my obsidian shield for like clearing stuff up and digging so I didn't get knocked around, and then switching to my sorcerer emblem for the for the damage buff, and I totally forgot to do that. Whoops. I made that a lot harder for myself than it needed to be. Yes, the Avenger. I think I have all the souls now too. There's so much stuff when hard mode rolls over that you have to like either know about, or it takes time to remember to mentally do it. I actually have a little notepad here, and I'm writing these things down so that I can. So the Adventure Emblem, which I'm pretty sure I just needed souls to do. Let me leave. I'm going to take these with me, but I'm going to leave this in this little chest right here. I got some beetle husks. Alright. Let's pop back to base. I'm going to talk to Garrett, my second longest lived guide. Jeff was my first one. Until I fed him to the wall of flesh. Actually. Oh good. Yeah, that's all I need. I have... Come over here. I didn't pay attention to where I needed to be to craft that. Hang on 1 second. Let's just grab them. Garrett. Okay. Tinker's Workshop. Ooh, nice. 12% increased damage. Do I have another one? I think I do. I have quite a lovely selection of accessories. Garrett, what is this for? No. Yes. Ooh. There's so many options. Well, let me hang on to this one. Since I can go farm the wall pretty easy if I want to. Let's make the second one, and then... I have... Okay, first let's put this away so I don't accidentally consume the one with the best buff. And now I have a Celestial Emblem too if I'd like. Mana Star range. Yeah, I mean, really, whatever helps me survive, and since I'm a spray and pray kind of person, that means the regen is really nice for me, so... I mean, I'm open to suggestions, and willing to look into just about anything. I have experienced the pillars and Moonlord one time. I've at least done the... Yes. I was trying to farm... Sorry, I was just opening my can, trying to be quiet about it. I was trying to farm some Souls of Night, but Crimson kind of blows. As far as... I think I need to come over... Ooh, hey, that looks like Crimson. That's good. Until, like, the hard mode hit, I had, there's nowhere of depth. Over here, this Crimson is literally just this big. And then I came over here, and this is the top part, but it gets interrupted by the ice, which means so much. Yeah, 15 for a key. Let's see. I need that one. I just need to find myself a nice place to farm those. That's a little bit easier than this little Crimson. This is the easiest one to get to, this little Crimson parlor over here. But it looks like I've got... If I just come over here, I can get into this area here and find a nice place. Open that. Is that the life drain? I think again, I get told a lot of things by the kids play. I think they're up to like 2,500 hours in this game. Awesome. Life Train. Crimson Mimic. I'm really serious that I'm writing these things down so that I have a list and I don't space out or forget about it. Because at one point I kept telling myself I was going to make myself an Ivy Whip. I ended up having the topaz hook until very recently when I got a dual hook off of a regular Mimic. I was like, that's... Because I would think about doing it and then I would forget to do it by the time I got to base. So, let's pop these back in here. Yeah, I've only got one soul in Night right now. Let's mark those so those don't get put away. Just drop this stuff in here. Oops. Everything's kind of a hot mess right now. I am ostensibly organized, but not very. Magic Cuff and Celeste Magnet. Ah, yes. Do I have the other magnet? I might have only had the two. Oh, nope, there it is. Yay! And then that I think is... I think that needs a shackle. This is like my 6th golden squirrel in this. Come here, little buddy. I'm gonna sell you all to a vendor. Alright, let's leave those on. Put on the cuffs. Put on the Avenger thingy. Oh, it's not even called Avenger. The Celestial Emblem. I'd love to reforge it, but everything keeps eating all my money. Quick stack. Let me prep and go die horribly in the dungeon. At least start there a little bit. Since I still got some time to do some more streaming, and I actually didn't think I would... I do have the Tavern Keep. I haven't done any of the Eternia stuff yet. So it's called the Eternia Crystals. Yeah, I've got him over in my side housing. And I should have the cyborg too. Oh, he probably moved into the tree. Everybody moves into the tree. He did not move into the tree. Where did he move into? Oh, Sky Island. That's fine. He can stay there for now. Let's see. Holy Moses. This is for regen. For right now, I see some mana reduction cost. Nice. Holy cow, the defense on these is intense. Dark. Dark Artist. Okay, magic damage. Nice. Oh, wow. That chess piece alone is as much defense as I have right now. I guess I know what I'm going to need to do. I've got that run up top set up. One of those. Just buy some of those. Yeah, I see that. Valhalla is massively increased life regen. That looks like that would totally be worth it. Alright, let's see. Put that on here. Terraria crystal. Those are intense pieces. Alright, I think this would go up here. I wonder if I've got any werewolves running around. It looks like it's a full moon. Before doing old ones. Yeah, the Martian invasion. Actually, this is a really good opportunity for me to go up and then just try to get some stars, and that might get me a probe. Alright. And some blink root while I'm up here. I can actually hit space right here. Is that where do I need to be in space? Yeah, I'm actually on a very small map. I forgot how tiny small maps actually are. It's really tight. All of my biomes are crammed right on top of each other. Actually, I probably should put... Okay, I'll head over toward the beach. Thought I saw something for a second. And now I'm actually right above my beach, so hang out over here and murder some harpies who totally have it coming. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to put my twins away for that. Oh, I should have kept them out for that, though. Oh, God. The only downside about space is, like, the feather fall effect. Which is actually also a good thing, but it's a bad thing when I don't like it, and it's a good thing when I do. Oops. Hello. There we go. And this is how I die terribly. Heading back to my base. Okay. Confusion is great. Do not like. I don't know that I have anything that goes through walls. I have a yo-yo so I can reach around, which sounds funny. Where's my freaking yo-yo? This is the worst yo-yo. I mean, it's not a bad yo-yo. It just doesn't have a very long hang time, as it were. It's better than dying, though. I am okay with slow but safe. I was struggling with how slow I felt like I was moving, trying to prepare for some of the stuff. But even this run is a lot less prepared than I would normally be. I can be meticulous. Do I have... I don't think I do. I have not taken the time to clean up in here very well. Yeah, I got that demon scythe. But I haven't gotten the... No. I've done one of each biome mimic, and both of them I got their melee weapon drops. The little speedy claw from Crimson and the throwing knife from Hollow. So I really need to do both of those. Yeah, I was like, thank you for the 2 drops I never wanted. Those are, it's on my list of like farming souls to get that stuff. Everything is a farm. At least I do know that I can kill those mimics pretty decently. Especially with the crystal. Ooh, I did not like that. Yeah. Let me give that a shot here in a second. I'm gonna clean up these little dudes. Because nobody wants to watch this for like 2 hours. Let's see. Oh, let's see how I can... I don't think that's going to be much better for me. Oh, actually I can hold it down. I did not know I could do that. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That is so cool. I learned something new today. See if I can get up and reforge this into something. Although I think it just has weak knockback. Yeah, I don't care about knockback. In fact, I don't want it to have knockback. These things are ridiculously adorable. They make ridiculous sounds. Oh, didn't I like that? Come on, back outside. Actually, put those outside. Ooh, do not go outside. It's bad. I may have to go outside to do that. Ouch. If I can stop getting nuked from space. Because it's the only way to be sure. Right. Okay, good. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Okay. more fun weapon than what I originally thought it was. I gotta come back inside because you're a jerk. That's what's up. It's fine. Yay, I got one down. One more to go. Almost there. Oh no, drop my knife. Woo. Yeah. Again. Oof. Just about halfway there. Yay! My twins are... That would better serve me up top. Almost there. Yeah. You drop junk for me. I'm gonna be a little upset. I'm gonna kill some more of these. Oh, got another one. Yay. Let's get my twins up top where they do the best work. and steady Martian killing. Usually I make my NPCs their own individual houses, which means that anytime I've ever tried to hide in a house during a Martian invasion, it has gone very, very poorly for me, because they aren't this big. So this is kind of great. This is going a little bit faster than the first one. Since I got the twins up top and I know a bit better how to control this little knife. Hopefully it gives me some cool stuff. I jinxed myself by saying this one was going well. There we go. Or going faster. Guess he can't actually hurt me up here anymore. Okay, that actually hurt a little bit. Let's see. Let's go back to the knife. No, thank you. Get it out the door. And up top. There we go. My twins keep getting distracted. It's not okay. Oops. I also got distracted there. Okay. This doesn't go through walls, does it? Of course not. Doo-doo. This is by far the most exciting thing that you could possibly be watching on Twitch. A mage killing a spaceship with a tiny knife. Or I guess on YouTube, which is probably where most people will actually see this. Once I transport. Export? Yes. Transfer. I meant to say transfer. The function is called export, and therefore transport. Doo-doo-doo. Knife. Go. Whee! It's a weird little knife. I honestly did not know I could hold down this button and just keep hitting things. But of course, if I talk, I get distracted, and then it takes even longer. Almost there. Yay! upset Martian saucer. Also, it raises questions for me. They're called Martians because they're from Mars. So, where is Terraria exactly? Where is this world that Terraria is set in? Ooh, what to get there? What is that? A laser machine gun. Maybe we'll get one more Martian saucer before this is over. Yay. I do wish I had like the vial shard or whatever. The crystal version. Oh. Shoot this thing through walls. I feel like my mouse is confused. Like, why are you still holding down the button? Because video games hate mice. Didn't you know? I mean, let's pause for a moment and remember all the mice that Diablo killed. Oh gosh, or what was the other game? Ultima Online. Every hit was a click. There was no auto swing. I don't think anyway. It's been a long time. I destroyed mice. Because much like pencils and paper and pens, I am a very heavy writer. I couldn't use mechanical pencils in school because as a kid I wrote so hard that the lead just snapped. There was just no point in it. You could read anything I wrote on a sheet of paper about 4 to 5 pages deep. I'm similarly kind of heavy on a mouse. And keyboard. You gotta push, like it works better if you push the buttons harder, right? No, it does not. That's why I've put off actually doing anything like getting like a proper keyboard or mouse for gaming with, even though it would probably be most excellent. Oh, drop my knife. Get the knife out the door. Woo. And lo, for a night and a day did she battle with her tiny knife against the spaceships. Almost to phase 2. Really? Knife? Come on, man. And drop the knife. Here we are. There we go. Only 10,000 HP to go. $25 to $50 HP at a time. The next time I drop my knife, I'm going to reset the twins because Now you know what, I'm just going to reset the twins now. There we go. What do you... No, guys. Stay up here. Fight this flying saucer. Honestly, Goblin Tinker, you should probably just stay where I'm standing. You would be fine. Why do you insist on going to the edges of the building where you will be caught a flame? Or a plasmid. You know, I told the NPC guild, it's not me that's killing all their employees. I did not kill Arbeck, and I did not kill Murnock. Murnock? The MR is hard to say. I'm actually kind of stoked. I've avoided like reading too much about 1.4, but I know that the housing arrangement I have right here will not make for happy NPCs. However, I would like to note once again, I usually build pretty nice houses for my NPCs. And they're not super elaborate. I've seen some incredible builds. But you know, I tried to make it nice. And it sounds like that's gonna like work out in my favor, which is super cool. I'm wondering how different biomes might affect it. I'd be so mad if I got 2 of those freaking laser cannons that suck. I mean, I don't know if they suck. They might be mage weapons, which means I don't know anything about them. And they were of no use to me as a ranger. I mean, lived my whole life with fast shooting guns, you know? Oh, bless you, mouse, I'm sorry. And though I know little AJ had to go, huge thanks for teaching me about this knife. This is little AJ10 with underscores. I don't know if you're streaming, but since you're on Twitch, maybe. And if folks are interested in what you're doing a mage run or a ranger run, since you've done it with mage. Anybody wants to check out a ranger, maybe that's the place to go. I don't know. And drop my knife. Sometimes I wish I'd do summoner, but summoner is fun up to a certain point, and then you just get your ass handed to you repeatedly. At least that was my experience. I guess if you're gearing, I'm gearing a lot more intentionally with this mage setup. So maybe if you geared more intentionally as a summoner, it wouldn't be so bad after. I just felt like there was a certain point where your damage was not growing in the same way as it was for other classes. And again, I might be wrong. Also bear in mind that I have little to no experience with gear drops from anything past Plantera, really. A golem, yeah, a little bit. But like this Martian invasion, I don't know. I think I had a Martian thing. So when we talk about like classes in Terraria, however people want to say it, I mostly just like super casualed it, you know? Like whatever looked good, whatever I could get my hands on, whatever got me through the next bit survivable with the other players I was playing with. Because typically I would go out of my way to make sure that they had their gear of choice. And then I would just go with whatever obvious choices there might be. So, you get chlorophyte armor, you get the ranger helm. I use the Mega Shark forever. Can't remember what the other weapon I had was. It was similar to the Mega Shark. And I just got, homing bullets, and that was my part. I did the farming. Literally, I did all the fishing. I got 4 people equipped with cell phone materials. A few things they brought in on their own, just from being out in the world and exploring and killing stuff. But I fished and got all those fishing parts, which is hilarious, and why I had the 500 quests from the Fisher achievement quite some time ago. Because I would do every day. I got to the point where I started fishing up extras each day, just so that I could have a supply of fish. So I would have a bucket, not inaccurate for real fishing, not so accurate for Terraria. I'd have a chest full of extra quest fish, so if he happened to do a repeat and I didn't have time to go fish, I could just pop in there, grab that extra fish, and then get the next set of the quest reward. I honestly really enjoy fishing in video games. I know I've mentioned that before, so apologies for the redundancy. I saw that Felicia Day was streaming Stardew Valley multiplayer, which I never checked out. Sometimes I have a problem playing with others, sometimes when I want to play video games, I just really want that time to myself. I am streaming this kind of for accountability, and to see, really it's working on some skills too, right? Talking, not saying so, not saying instead actually pausing and thinking about what I'm going to say, even if that means long awkward silences where everyone wonders, did she just die at the mic? Except no, because I would fall over and you would hear that. But also, that's another stopgap word I need to chill out with. But it's about butts. Tina Belcher would be proud. Oh my god, I might kill this invasion. I'm really hopeful this thing will drop. I guess, does it drop a key? Do I get a spaceship? Can I have a spaceship, please? Okay. It's a very angry saucer. There we go. Another laser machine gun. Boo. I mean, it's cool, but I've already got one. He says I've already got one. Yeah, I'm kind of old. It's fine. Oh my god, it's another one. I mean, that's a good thing. You do really want to. Ow, don't. Not up here. Ooh, no, thank you. Okay. Get outside. Get my knife out here. think I wouldn't hurt somebody like streaming this game out of context. Would sound weird. So exciting. Farming them saucers. I did not mean to do this to you in a stream, I swear. I just didn't think it through. It's okay. Maybe it'll tell me to look under my seat and that I've won. And that underneath my seat I should find keys to a new car. Oh, but killed the ones on top. Oops, dropped my knife again. I think maybe it does have a timer, it's really long. So hard to tell. And we're going into the second night. Oops. Yay. Get it. Tear it up. Thank you, twins, for actually staying up there to do your jobs. I appreciate you. Drop my knife. Gonna need like a shoulder rub after this. Too bad there is no one to give me one. I do it myself. My poor mouse hand. Why are you pressing the mouse so hard? Because my finger keeps slipping off of it. Or at least I think it does. I'm not really sure if the knife has a timer or I am like letting off the pressure or something. Who knows? It's a very comfortable mouse though. That's the upside. I have it for work. And since I spend my entire workday on a computer, using a computer, that's important. Oh, come on. So close. Ugh. Come on. There's like a certain kind of fatigue from the slow and steady way. Of course, if I just went outside, I would just die a lot. And I wouldn't get these sweet, sweet drops. Better not be another freaking wide mouth cannon or laser whatever. Be something different. $2,000. It's very mesmerizing watching my mouse go side to side. And someone just starts going, "You are getting sleepy." I don't think that you should hypnotize people with your Martian saucers, though. It's not okay. Yay! Did I get something cool? Not so sure that that's cool, but alright. Get up here and grab it. Xenopopper. What's that? I'll let those guys outside fight it out. Range damage. Any more saucers want to show up? There we go. Thank you. Oh, no, no, no. Do not be up there. Oop. Let's put my twins back outside for all the good that's gonna do me. This might be the last saucer I think I can get. It definitely wasn't a 10% addition to the clearing. It was like 5. I love the little sound they make though. It's adorable. Just have to title this stream 20 minutes of killing flying saucers. Because unfortunately I think that's what it's turning into. At least I'm still wearing the Indiana Jones hat, you know, to fight aliens. That's a thing, right? I did not watch the 4th movie. One day I will. I'm just always terribly behind on films. Like, you could probably name something from the 90s and I would be like, no, it's on my list. Like, do you ever watch anything from your list? Almost no. The most exciting 20 minutes on television. It's a lie. It's always a lie. Could be more entertaining, I'm sure. Oops. Oh no. Oh. I don't like those things. Those rockets that like just come into my house and blow up. Thankfully I haven't seen a ton of those. They make me scared though. This actually does make me quite sleepy. $4,000. So 2 nights and 2 days. They bought. Thank you, Deckard Cain. What? Pourquoi? Pourquoi? For what purpose? Okay. Alright, last one. Because at this point, no more will spawn. It takes like 5 minutes to kill one of these things. Wish I could, think of poetry to recite. This is intensely sleepifying. And every time I think of something that I might potentially talk about while I'm doing this, part of my brain just goes, that's just as boring as the Martian saucer killing. I'm like, hey, how are you doing during this stay-at-home stuff? Which, let's be clear, I support as someone who has asthma and always gets sick in really weird freaking ways. Especially when it comes to respiratory stuff. I am just fine with it. However, I want to acknowledge and recognize that I also have the privilege of working from home through my job, at least, until I get furloughed. because higher education is gonna tank. But that notwithstanding, for now, I have a job that allows me to work from home. I live in an area with a lot of like delivery services, so I don't have to actually go out to get anything. And I can afford to tip well for the people I do ask to go out and get me stuff. I also have a roommate who is an essential worker, and they are able to also like pick me up groceries every now and then when I need something. Usually I only get a few things each week, so it's fine. But also, I'm a hermit, and as soon as I got access to the internet in 19 I mean, I guess the 19 gives away, right? As soon as I got access to the internet, this has always been my jam. I communicate quite well in written form. I don't have a problem connecting words and emotions and thoughts together. Creatively combining them, that's a different story. But I don't have much trouble expressing myself in writing on the internet. I don't have a big issue with being an authentic person on the internet. I'm still weirded out a little bit by things like Facebook, where suddenly everything's like you have to use your real identity, when for so many years we were told never use your real identity. Like, don't give strangers on the internet your name. Like, okay. I still struggle a bit with that, actually. And it's not because I'm worried about a stranger finding my name and looking me up or whatever. Because quite honestly, if I Google myself, I come up with a lot of people who are not me. They're cooler than me. Like, one's a biologist, one's a world-class violinist. Like, how cool is that? What have I done? I'm killing a flying saucer with a knife. That's what I'm doing. Hashtag goals. I'm learning how to hashtag. My favorite hashtag is hashtag am I doing hashtags right? Because it's funny to me. And quite frankly, I'm not a stand-up comedian, so whether my sense of humor works for other people or not, it's irrelevant. And I'm going to tell you that sometimes it's incredibly refreshing to realize that sort of thing. I'm trying this streaming thing because I have several friends who, one, are far more talented than me. They want to stream, but they get really discouraged by there just not being a lot of views. Like, nobody shows up. They put a lot of their enjoyment of the task on external sources. So if there's nobody in their channel chatting with them, if there's nobody clicking them clicks, giving them those view counts, then they get really depressed and then they stop doing it. When the real thing is like, if you don't keep doing it, you're never going to get those people to show up. But for me, my approach was I needed to want to do this, even if no one else ever watched these. Even if no one else never knew they existed. And so my audience, when I talk like this, is really kind of, I call it my little ghost, which is me in the future, since we are all already ghosts with unfinished business. So, like, I'm streaming because I want to stream. Not because I want an audience, not because I want to make money. I watch a lot of streams and I see people doing interesting things, and it helps to remind yourself and that, yeah, you know what, maybe nobody gives a crap what you're doing. And that's fine. Nobody else has to. You're the one doing it. You're the one who should give a crap about it. But also, there's only one of you, and all the millions of possible combinations of circumstance and all the other, I don't know, hand wavy or spiritual, whatever your flavor of choice is. Nonetheless, there isn't a clone of you. There isn't an exact duplicate of you. And if there is, can you tell me where I can find mine? Oh, well, I got a trophy. Oh, thank goodness this is done. Woo. Okay. That was like a lot of fine saucers, and my hand actually hurts right now. Let's just go outside and see if I can do this without being murdered. Not with your stupid thing in the way. I love that I built this little bouncy sheet thing over here, and then I've never used it. I mean, it's really there as a fallback in case I were to end up getting really far behind on my goals, and right now I'm actually quite a bit ahead. Well, no. Let me take that back. I am not quite a bit ahead. I am on track. It is 12:03, same time that I finished killing the destroyer last night. Well, hello, buddy. Durnock, how you doing? I see you're the replacement. There we go. Pick up all that stuff. I got a laser machine gun and a laser drill. Oh, okay. Charged blaster cannon. Pew. Nice. I got to read up about some of these. Pew. Yeah. What am I? Oh, okay. I was like, what am I seeing down there? In any case, I think that's where we're gonna wrap this tonight. That was a very long. Oh, what's this? Oh, nope. Nope. I don't think I've ever used the anti-gravity hook before. No. Oh, that's just weird. Is that as far as it goes? No. I'm a clock. In any case, 2 hours is quite long enough. We achieved our goal of killing Plantera. In fact, I did it twice because I was feeling pretty confident. Assaulted the temple, cleared it out. It was actually, despite its size, quite small. That room is gigantic, where his altar was at. But using actuator blocks. What are you guys doing? Stop being weird. Using actuator blocks, I totally stole the altar. I got my Indiana Jones hat, Dr. Bones hat, and on a second try, using the Plantera arena, since it was already built and equipped, down to the golem. Then came up top, and thanks to little AJ10, went ahead and got a Martian probe, and did a Martian invasion. I might take some time to try to do a couple more of those. I really don't know what to do to prepare for the next stage, which is... Well, I don't know. Where am I? Hang on. Yep. No, why did I drink all my potions? Because I'm a terrible human. Let's just go check something out real quick. Oh my god, can I just navigate my life? Whee! I'm gonna go check on the dungeon real quick. I know that I need to go do some farming in the dungeon to gather ectoplasm. I may need to go dig more chlorophyte. Oh, hi. I'm gonna put you guys away because I'm not interested in actually fighting those guys right now. I just wanted to see that they were here. And lo, they are. I am really annoyed by that meteor. Like, are you kidding me? There's probably another one somewhere too. But I've run... Oh, there it is. But I've run the other side of the map. What a toot. Sorry. Language. That's lame. I don't like it. I need to stop using the word lame. Gosh darn it. I am working on eliminating certain words from my vocabulary, and that is one of them, because I like to be a thoughtful human being. Oh, even when I have the sniffles. I think I'm got a little bit of an allergic reaction to an eyeshadow primer I tried today. Well, it's not the first time I tried it, which is what leads me to believe that it's the cause, the culprit. The other things I'm wearing today, which honestly are just mascara and eyeshadows, are actually... have never given me a reaction, so... my nose is like... it's weird. I don't have traditional allergies, so I never quite know what to do with myself when I'm having a reaction to something that's just like this weird low... it's like a low-key kind of reaction. It's like not that bad, but it's also really awful in its own kind of way. Anyhow, I don't think that you're here for the rambling. So, the goal tomorrow is... I'm not sure if I'll stream me torturing farming in the dungeon. I might. If I'm feeling particularly froggy, I'd like to go ahead and ruin my life by starting the pillars. I really don't know what that looks like or how that works. Like, if I kill the cultists, do the pillars simply stay out until I kill them? I think that's what happens. I'm not sure. And looking at my map, we can estimate that they will happen, what, like here, probably right near Uwa's house, probably right outside the dungeon, and probably right over here. I don't know. I feel like I should take a screenshot, mark where I think it's going to happen, and then see how close I get. But maybe I'll go farm the wall for some more. No, I have a list. I don't know why I'm thinking about what I might do. I know that I need to go and I need to collect stars. I know that I need to fish up some cave fish. I need to fish up some prismite. I need to farm souls of night and souls of light so that I can get into the crimson hollow and get life drain, and so that I can get the crystal vial shard thingy from, it's a very technical term thingy, from the hollow mimic. And then I need ectoplasm from the dungeon. I need to do the Eternia souls. So maybe tomorrow I'll do Eternia souls and some dungeon farming. I might take a day off from streaming. I'm not sure. It's kind of exhausting. And then I'm wound up when I'm done and I can't go to sleep for a couple hours. And then I have to get up like 6 hours later and work all day, which is also sitting in the same desk, at the same chair, in the same chair at the same desk, etc., etc. I am now boring myself. So, on that note, I will bid you all a good night. Thank you for watching my stream. If you're seeing this on YouTube, thanks for taking a look. This is kind of far along, being part 8. But you can watch me at 2 times speed. And I think I'm still pretty intelligible at that point. So yeah. I was on a roll there. I was doing really good. So have a good night. Take care of yourself. Be excellent to each other. And I will see you in my next stream. Good night.